Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. Great hit! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Bayern Munich with their first corner, the first in the game for either side actually. Corner number 2 then. There's the shot! And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Zaire Emery could try cutting inside here. And he's intervened well there. And it's Messi. He's picked his way through. Messi. Oh, nice touch. He's going for goal! Now that is commitment to the cause. So, third corner of the game. And he's there to clear it. Quarter of an hour played. He won't be happy with that one. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And he goes cross-field. The peerless Didier Drogba, just a standout hero to so many.
One of Africa's finest and a huge reputation for being a big game player.
Big games, 9 goals in 9 cup finals during his time in London. By any measure, those are pretty special numbers.
Why, he's very much adored.
Messi. Has a look and plays it forward. That's a sharp pass. Zaire Emery played out to the left flank. Shot at goal! Goal! Bayern Munich! And Bayern Munich take the lead! And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. And it's Drogba. It's a good ball out wide. Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Passing nice and neat. Now it's Mbappe. Zaire Emery. Drogba was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Messi has a look inside the box. Bastoni getting this one clear.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Guti.
Bayern Munich have turned up with a human block.
And that'll be the last act of the first half. Well, it's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about, so an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself to...
Mbappe! Oh, the ball's run loose. Oh, he's been caught napping. Tries the cut back. Adams gets good distance on it. Ronaldinho.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
He's found a way through. It's Ronaldinho! A wonderful effort all by himself.
Ronaldinho can really show some outlandish skills, which is always welcome and obviously refreshing.
Down by a goal, needing to go up a gear. That's how it looks here. He's cut it out.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Pass somewhat off target. Gives it back.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played.
Great position here. Messi, very much a man of this moment. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Zaire Emery. He's got plenty of space out wide here.
Bayern Munich clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Chiellini clears. Luis Suarez. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
That has been cut short. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Guti! He's done very well to get to that.
Guti really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Driving on and making good progress. That's an excellent interception. And he's gone looking for safety. And time is up. So in the end, one goal did it. An exciting encounter where both sides produced a genuine effort to go on and win it, but neither was able to add to the scoreline in the end. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Well, the way the manager has stormed down the tunnel lends itself to an almighty telling off for such a timid, docile display.
Well, thanks to Jim. Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone... Decent hit! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Oh, that's just unfortunate, really, really unfortunate.
Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side actually. Messi plays it short. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now that's well seen too. Mbappe! That's really well cleared.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this. There's very little doubt, Peter, as to where the key supply route in this setup is going to be from.
Of course, it's got to be Denilson, hasn't it?
Yeah, I mean, very much the quintessential Brazilian winger of vintage mould, I would say, and I'm sure he'll prove very...
Had a shot! Great effort, but no way through. And no, that was never going to make it. And he's gone looking for safety. That's a throw. Conte. Oh, that's a key interception. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Nicked it back promptly. Denilson tries to dink it in. Well, that's been cut out, well played. No goals as yet. Kante cuts it out. No, that's been intercepted. Luis Suarez. Oh, that's well spotted. De Bruyne.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
And he's taking no chances there.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And he was quick to react. Getting on for a third of the way through the game. Oh, a delicate chip through. White gets across to intercept that. Well timed, excellent interception. Oh, there's a probing ball. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. And they're not going to make any further progress now. And hit Haaland! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to it. Oh, what has happened here? In towards the middle. He rises! It's there! A great delivery and a finish to match.
Superb timing to generate that power through a really strong neck behind it, and he gave the keeper little opportunity.
So the first goal of the game.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Griezmann is offering some sort of an apology there.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
And they're back on the ball again. The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. 1-0 the score.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And that's a goal kick. Not the best distribution from the keeper. And the first 45 minutes are up. Well, it's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow.
On the evidence of what we've seen, they're worth their lead. There was genuine intensity and purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they'll want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more.
Leading 1-0 at the break. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
He's shifting through the gears here. Costa Curta can get it clear. Throw in. He won't be happy with that one. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Oh, well played, well sorted out.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on. That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
They're coming again and again.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Chip through. That is good alertness. White. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, Peter, if they're attempting to see out the game with such a narrow advantage, there's room for trouble. I just think they're sending out the wrong message. This could backfire.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 18, Fernando Torres. Number 9, Mbappe.
It's a poor throw that,
Number
picked off
20,
with relative ease.
Nielsen. Number 7.
Oh, what hits one! It's in! And with the match slipping away, they have hauled themselves off the canvas.
Oh, the invitation was received with such a clever run, and he had that defence in utter confusion.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, the big question now is whether they can keep the energy levels up and try and grab a winner. Barcelona merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
And he thumps it clear. And he's intervened well there. And now they can clear their lines. Mbappe finds himself offside. Odegaard. Can he put it away? Oh, he's been caught napping. This time, surely. Rodri gets it clear.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Costa Curta promptly onto that, and that is that. And he can clear it away. Time added on will be 2 minutes. And that's a good ball. And the finish! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
They're just lacking a cut.
So that's it. It is all over. A good watch, more than a good watch, actually. Certainly from a sporting perspective. It lacks winner, of course, but the crowd largely satisfied. Luis Suarez taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Listen, the more this game went on, a draw was always likely to be on the card. So overall, I don't think anyone will be complaining too much about what they've got.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening. Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. The action has already started. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And the finish! Goal!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
The breakaway clinical and clean, and the finish unerring.
Well, talking about being hit on the break, the ball was in their net before they could even organise their defence. It was fast and furious, and all but unstoppable.
Barcelona are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Oh, easy pickings there. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Can he finish? No mistake! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them.
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
So that's two now without reply.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Guardiola. Oh, they could break here. Short changes him with that pass. Guti. Good running, strong and purposeful. Couldn't squeeze it through. Gently done. Beckham. Oh, that's well spotted. Almost half an hour in now. Oh, big chance! Chance! And he hits the net. Back to within one. Interesting. A mere formality. Nigh on a certainty, he is truly in the zone.
Not even a hint of hesitation. That is such a cool finish.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, it was important they didn't get ahead of themselves and lose their discipline. This game plan could near well reward them with an equaliser.
Neymar. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact...
Can he put it away? Goal! And with that, he takes home the match ball.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Oh, he's been unstoppable in this match. Every single time he's been in possession, he's looked a threat.
So the lead now is 2.
Listen, it's up to them now how they think about it from here, because for me it's crying out,
oh no, what has happened here? And he's surging through. Mbappe, so much time and space. He's had a shot! Surely now they are well and truly out of sight. And they're at it again in double quick time. Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Yeah, and I think we may have had too many defenders ball watching then, because they just lost sight of the real danger.
So now the difference is 3. And we've reached half-time.
Well, I've seen very little to indicate a comeback in this one, Peter. They've committed to this game with great desire and heart, and there's no need to back away from that.
It really has been an astonishing game, peppered with goals. You cannot help feeling that the second half will supply more. There's the start of the second half. Neymar. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. And he can clear it away. And smartly reclaimed. Oh, perfectly measured that. And he's onside. It's Luis Suarez!
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Guardiola. Great work on the overlap. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Danger averted for now. Pedri. Guti.
The attendance for this
Luis
match
Suarez.
was 71,649.
Now it's Luis Suarez. He's got away. He carries far too far and out of play. And the pass is intercepted. He's a sharp little ball here. And a header! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Neymar. And it's Beckham. He's picked his way through. Neymar is sporting a guilty look after that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Just a quarter of an hour to play. Straight hit! It's in! Yet another goal in an awesome performance! They are in complete charge!
After 77 minutes.
It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
Luis Suarez.
As if three weren't enough. This is nigh on utopian.
Substitutions taking place.
It's become a case of men against boys. A real chance if he can get through. And he was quick to react. Griezmann is offering some sort of an apology there.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
He's having a hit! Griezmann. Ronaldinho. That's a little off target. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. That's a lovely, neat pass. Griezmann! They want to be quick to recover this. And that is that. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered throughout and did what they did when required so to do. There could be only one outcome. Luis Suarez, totally unstoppable today. Everything he touched turned to goals. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all. Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. And already we're underway here. Guti stood his ground. Guti! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. And we have our very first corner. They've played it short. Shapes to shoot! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Oh, no, that was a chance. What a chance.
Beckham. Suarez providing an outlet on that flank. Messi getting this one clear. And there's Green, just the goalkeeper to beat. Oh, he's got a sight of goal. Dealt with nicely by the defence. It's a good run down the left-hand side. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Pass is just off target. Donnarumma gets good distance on it. Mbappe! Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Chiellini gets over and intercepts. Oh, super find. Donnarumma attempts a clearance. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. And he's there to clear it. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. Bruno Fernandes unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Koundé. Still looking for the first breakthrough, and it is nearly half-time now. And it's Griezmann. Petit. Guti. He's tried one! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Petit. Guti. Chance to finish. And a terrific save from the keeper. And the first half is done. As if we needed reminding, no easy games at this level, and that is proven here. Neither side any further forward from where they were 45 minutes ago, but it is far from lethargic, far from slow, highly engaging, but goalless.
It's time to announce today's winning lottery numbers.
The midway point of the game.
What an end to the half, Peter. A lot of the best action of the half coming at the very end, and I get the feeling the second half may well start in similar fashion, as we'd love to see this momentum maintained, so I'm looking forward to what's to come.
So we reach the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0. And the second half gets underway. So the first half brought no goals. Engages and forces him off the ball. That's a shade optimistic. Upamecano gets it away. And here's Mbappe. Luis Suarez. Oh, well played. Well, that's clear-cut, it's a free kick. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Griezmann, oh, perfectly measured that. Donnarumma can pick that up.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Deftly away.
The attendance for this match was 71,550.
Cleared without complication. And that's been won straight back. And he thumps it clear. Suarez finds himself offside.
Substitution on the field, number 8.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Wilshere, number 22, Messi, number 4.
Great defending, strong and determined.
Number 13.
Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. That's really well cleared.
Number 11, Osman. Number 24, Fletcher. Number 7, Francesco Totti. Number 19, Johan Cruyff. Number 15, Costa Curta. Substitution in progress.
Luis Suarez. And it's Cruyff. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one.
Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome now.
Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Guardiola clears. Totti. 5 minutes left on the clock. Now it's Cruyff! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Now it's Messi. Messi.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Darren Fletcher. Beckham.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Cleared away. And there goes the final whistle. So we finish as we started. Try as they might, neither was able to break through. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Well, neither side could get over the line here. Perhaps one team might be happier, but at the final reckoning, it's honours even and no complaints.
Keep your eyes on your children during the match.
Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. We have already started here. And here's Del Piero. Chiellini making his 200th appearance today. I guess that's the most significant team news.
Yeah, he's the mainstay in this team, Peter, and his value can never be underestimated. One of the first names on the team sheet, a priceless asset.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Nicely weighted ball. Now that's well seen too.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Now it's Mbappe. Cleared away. Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side actually. Another corner, any better luck this time round? It's their second corner of the game. He gets big! Petit clears. Adams. Oh, nicely intercepted. Good spot, he's seen the run. That is good alertness. Platini. And here's Mbappe. Oh, it's a sweet ball. And the finish! Now it's Mbappe. Oh, that's a key interception. Luis Suarez. Suarez showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Mbappe. Pedri. And that could set him on his way. He's away! Oh, look at the space here. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And he's intervened well there. Oh, this looks sharp. They're back in possession and ready to go again. And that has left him in a heap. Griezmann. Now it's Luis Suarez. And the shot! Now that is commitment to the cause. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Oh, well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Pedri. Great defending, strong and determined.
There will be 1 minute.
Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Well, perhaps not full of thrills and spills, but a game which has been of a very high level, certainly defensively, as both teams walk off unscathed. A tight affair, 0-0 at the break. So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break. Oh, shooting chance! What a wonderful goal!
Boom! There we go, and it couldn't be much better. He was born for the glory he's just managed. The apple on top of the tree. Well, I think there's a few trying to claim offside, but he looks to have been on. Yeah, he was on.
Goal!
So the first goal of the game.
Well, whatever the manager said in that dressing room at half-time,
He's got the shot away! Final ball not quite right, and his teammates are irritated at that. Mbappe. Now it's Del Piero. Threads one in. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Luis Suarez is offering some sort of an apology there.
clearly is miffed having made the run and not get picked out.
Petit puts his foot on the gas. That's a fabulous ball. He's got tall. Goal! A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
So that's two now without reply.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Cambiasso. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively. This is the time you need that pace.
Oh, it's come loose.
Oh, great.
Oh, he's been caught on it here.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
That's a throw.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 17, Mbappe. Number 22, Johan Cruyff. Coming on the field.
Passes coming off in quick succession here.
Ukraine's number 11, Rafinha.
Now he wants to get in on the act here.
Barcelona really putting a few chances together here. Taking one can only add to such good momentum now.
That's a decent clearance. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. And he's gone looking for safety. Now it's Griezmann.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And that was very necessary. Well, there's the clearance. And the pass is intercepted. David Villa. Ahead by 2 and just about into the home straight. Del Piero. Del Piero! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Pedri. Gets his pass away. Now it's Del Piero. Pass is just off target. And that's another good win of the ball. Can you squeeze it through? Works it forward. And the counter is on. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. And he cuts out the supply. And that will be it. What a satisfying performance. A performance at times of determination and occasionally magic. Simply, they had all the right answers. Your reflections then, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening. Well, hello and welcome to a wonderful atmosphere which will not be dampened by the steady rain overhead. It is a wet day, but this should be a wonderful game. Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes. There could be trouble here. He's found a way. Oh, shooting chance! And it's a goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
An act of charity, gratefully received. It is a super start. So far, so very good. Played back to the goalkeeper. And he's there to retrieve it. Luis Suarez. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Well, that is one way to stop him. Well, he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. That's a good ball played into space, and he's intervened well there. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Rodri does really well to win the ball there. And he's chosen to go back. He's got the shot away! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Oh, look, I don't want to sound too dismissive, but from here, that looked the harder thing to do.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Petit. Mbappe!
There's a real tenacity about their defensive play, and it's up close and personal.
That's really well cleared. 1-0 here just before the break, and it looks as though it's going to stay that way for now. Oh, that's a key interception. Threads one in. Mbappe. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Oh, nicely intercepted. And the first half is done. Steady, solid, and for now, where they want to be. Just one goal, and they have it. Good effort from both sides, but at half-time, it is 1-0.
Yeah, on the face of it, it looks a fair reflection of what we've all seen, Peter. Some incisive play one side, battling qualities on the other. I think this game is there to be won, and a minor tweak maybe all it needs to change it.
Leading 1-0 at the break. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out, see if you can open them up a bit more.
That's a little off target. Team still separated by the game's only goal. That is lovely. He gets big.
That's just playing it safe and simple. He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
The attendance for this match was 71,649.
Your impression so far, Jim?
They're ahead, but they're not playing as if they are. There seems to be more of an emphasis on protecting their lead than adding to it. It's all gone a little timid.
That's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Luis Suarez! Oh, split-second reaction.
Suarez is offering a wry smile there.
Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Real chance here, he's had a hit! It's a goal! Do not write them off, back they come! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
He weighed up the landscape, Peter, and he stuck it bang in the corner.
Substitution.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Oh, look, Peter, there's a great ebb and flow to this clash, and it's above all expectations for me. Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Looking for options for movement. Oh, that's a fine interception. And they can counter here. Mbappe. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
Just 5 minutes remaining now. And it's Luis Suarez. No, he's just misjudged that one. Luis Suarez. It's Luis
There will be 1
Suarez!
minute added time.
Gently done. He could be in here. That is good alertness. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. So it is something for both, but ideal for neither. Both parties having to settle for what they get and hope. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. We have already started here. Just eases him off the ball. Oh, good ball. Chooses to go back. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly. And now the breakaway. Oh, that's a key interception. And that is as far as they're going to go. Well, Massimo Ambrosini is certainly someone with a very, very impressive track record.
Yeah, both as a winner and leader, multiple European and league titles.
And he seems to do it all without any fuss at all.
Yeah, and you've got to remember, he was a bit of a late bloomer. He was probably affected by his injury issues in his youth. But his achievements alone after that, Peter, are pretty legendary.
Oh, it's come loose! Petty! Oh, that was close. So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. He is starved of space and time. That has been cut short. Oh, perfectly measured that. And back out it comes. Now, can they get it back? Luis Suarez.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Good read, needed to be.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
And he cuts out the supply. He's picked his way through. Costa Curta going full tilt down the left. Well, I'm not sure how the stats look in terms of expected goals, but nothing actual has materialised so far. He's played him through. Defending of the desperate variety. And there is the half-time whistle. Well, perhaps not full of thrills and spills, but a game which has been of a very high level, certainly defensively, as both teams walk off unscathed. A tight affair, 0-0 at the break. Reflections on the first half?
Yeah, the scoreline doesn't tell the whole story, as one side has been significantly better, at least defensively.
So we reach the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
And we have our very first corner. Tries to get it clear. And now they can spring out of defence. No, he's not getting past him there. Goalless still, neither side really getting onto the front foot.
The attendance for this
So
match
we've reached the hour mark.
70,987.
Oh, good ball, shots on here. Oh, shooting chance! He scores! The breakthrough strike!
And how about the timing of the pass and run? They've worked it before, and no doubt they'll work it again.
The goal scorer after 63 minutes is number 23, Luis Suarez.
A 1-0 lead established.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
That'll be a throw.
Substitution.
Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, I'm inclined to feel that if I was in that dugout, I'd want the players to get on the front foot and grab another. Just try to make this one safe.
He just refused to budge, and he's got his way. Oh, he's one-on-one! Plenty, tries a shot! Oh, taken with style! And this is getting better and better. That really is quite fabulous, all his own doing.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
Goal!
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, Peter, I don't think there's anything tactical or injury related here. I think it's just all about the push for a goal now.
So that's two now without reply.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
And he's there to clear it. And that's been won straight back. Luis Suarez. Ahead by 2 and just about into the home straight. Luis Suarez being hunted in packs.
Well, he's profited handsomely already in this match, and at last their sense of danger has brought them to a possible solution.
Number 17.
Is their second corner of the game.
To replace him is number 8.
And it's been taken short. And the finish! A wonderful effort all by himself.
Guardiola may have ultimately failed in his cause, but there's a really positive reaction amongst the fans for that kind of effort.
Number 11.
Corner number 3 coming up.
Is number 81.
Griezmann plays it short. And that should get the job done. And now a sudden chance to counter.
6 added minutes has been indicated.
Passing is quick. He's got the shot away! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
Nicely intercepted. Well, that's beautifully weighted. And that will be the final act. Well, don't you just love it when a plan comes together? Victory never in doubt in the mind of the mastermind in all of this. A solid win, which will be welcomed all round. Luis Suarez claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
My thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you.
This is a hard one to take.